Hey, welcome back to my channel. I am doing this video just because I want to do a video and I need to be cleaning off my craft table. But I just finished cleaning up the litter boxes and cleaning up the floors, washing the floors from the kitchen, the living room, the dining room, hardwood floors, right? Mopping and taking out the trash and the recycles and, cleaning 2 litter boxes and all of that and washing my dishes from dinner. And so I said, we're not getting ready to work on that table right now, are we? So I put some lotion on my hands and I sat here and I was getting ready to look through these magazines. I bought these magazines on Friday. I was at the thrift store with my mother and I saw these magazines on the shelf. I was looking for some books in the children's section for some ephemera, right? Because a lot of what I have is papers from Temu and magazines like these. But I found these magazines, honey, and they're called the Living Bird. Not the, but Living Bird. And they are editions as old as 88. I put them 85. I put them in date order, but I've shifted them. Most of them are still in order. And I have this loose page that was in between. I thought maybe it came out of the middle of one, but I didn't notice that there was no book for it until I got it home. And this is from 1982. So, oh, look at that word. I didn't even see that word, but that's my favorite word. If you ask my second graders and say, what's Miss Howard's favorite word? And they'll say, focus. Right. So that's my favorite word. I didn't even see that. Anyway, guys, I was just like, I'm going to do a video because I want to do a video. And I'm just going to look through some magazines. And you know what? Just go ahead and video that. So that's why this video is coming right now. Because isn't this a beautiful bird? Beautiful. I was so happy because when I'm looking at junk journaling videos, a lot of times people have beautiful pictures of butterflies and birds and things like that. And I kind of be like, I don't have nothing beautiful like that. And most of my stuff is coming out of regular magazines, like everyday magazines, Time and Essence and Cosmopolitan, Good Housekeeping, Country Living, those kinds of magazines, National Geographic and all of that. And so a lot of my stuff is magazine, and it's like, use what you have. Like, I don't even have the money to invest in all of these digikits that people talk about and all of these types of books that I see on Amazon. I see these books on Amazon that have ephemera, but they start at like $12.99. And I'm like, I can't even see what the pages are going to look like because they don't show, maybe just this cover and maybe the back of it. And sometimes you don't even get that. But, it doesn't give you like, open it up and let's look at 2 or 3 of the pages and you can see what we're dealing with. But as I was looking, I was like, I am not in the mood to pay $12, $13, $14, $15, $16, and $17. Because that's basically how much they cost. The highest one I saw was like $16.99. So at $12.99 to $17 for a book to cut up, I'm not going to do it. I don't feel like it. So I found these, and all of them were $1.49. $1.49. And while they are a magazine and they have some gloss, their gloss is not a high gloss finish. It's more like matte or something. I don't really know. But I thought them to be very good books that have pretty pictures of birds on the front at least. I was like, I can collage all of these and make something beautiful. That is so pretty. This is gorgeous. And I thought, hey, let's buy all of these and the 17 of them all together. And so I bought all of them. Every one of them that was on the shelf. I've never seen them there before. So perhaps somebody elderly was moving in with a child, or may have gone to an assisted living, or, maybe passed away. I don't really know where the books came from, but they are beautiful. This is a very pretty one for Christmas with gold lettering. And I was like, I don't even know if these are vintage. Like, I would think so, from 1982, even though I don't have the book. I do have the one from 1985. And that's pretty cool. And I almost told myself, well, honey, you need to think about it. Should you be ripping these up, or cutting these up, or doing anything with them? Because at this point, this might be, some type of, what you call collectibles, right? Collection items that, might be worth some pennies. I'm not sure. I looked it up and they said something like, people who are into these types of collectibles for magazines and books and things might be looking for specific ones that are missing out of what their collection is. I don't really know how it's going to work out, but I thought that they were lovely. I thought that all of them were lovely. Even though I don't know what all the birds are, I just thought that, hey, these are really nice books. Really nice books. And I bought them all. And I wanted to incorporate them in my journals. So I'm going to look through some, but I'm just, using this talk time and moving through the covers so that you can see, in case you might want to, click out. I don't really know. But also so that YouTube can decide which one they might want to pull for still, because I'm not using a video editor. So I said I was going to choose one in January. I kept saying it. But, honey, I haven't really been making any videos, because what I realized is that I've only been back to work for a little over a month. I started second grade here in my town, in my city, public school, second grade on January the 2nd. And it's only February the 10th. Okay? So I'm not all the way at a place where, I'm ready to step right back into making videos all the time, because I don't really have my schedule together. Like, I have it together when it comes to, get in here and do what you got to do and get to bed on time, because 5:30 comes early, right? I've got that down. But when you come in here and think about what you have to prepare for dinner, then you have to get your cats fed before dinner, and you have to get your clothes laid out for the next day, and you have to prepare your lunch, and you have to prepare your breakfast, and you have all these things to do. Honey, by the time I sit down and my day already started at 5:30 in the morning or 5:40 in the morning, right? By the time I get in here and sit down at 5:40, that's been 12 hours already. And to sit and make a video, that can be another maybe hour and a half to 3 hours. That means that, you've been up longer than half the day. So I have to consider those things. And Saturday only comes once a week. So that's that for me. And I've been trying to work on a little bit of, doing some shorts and trying to just, keep my hand in it a little bit, because I miss doing videos. I really do. And I have just until Monday and I would not have reached my subscriber count within 1 year. A lot can happen in a day. So, I mean, I could get the subscribers, but I still don't have the watch time, even though I've been making tons of videos. Like, I almost have 600 videos from February 12th of last year, and it's going to be February 12th on Monday. And I just didn't make the cut, and it's okay. For a minute, I felt a little bummed out about it because I have my board right here. Let me pull it down. Like a little, I don't know what you call it. You know, I have this, and I wrote this, and it said, I will have 1,000 plus subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours before the end of 2023. And IJN is in Jesus' name, okay? I'm a Christian, I'm a believer, and that's where I was. I had this in front of me on my wall since I started this channel, and I still didn't make the cut. And I felt like, you know, this is just for me. I'm in front of the light. I'm sorry. I'm trying to hang that back up. But I told myself, you know what, don't worry about it, because it's not for everybody. Everybody don't get to do what you want to do the way you want to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do it. It's what I love, but I ain't make the cut. So we're going to look through these. I'm going to look through these, and I just wanted to share this too. This is something else I got while I was there. I have been working on a journal that I was wanting to create for myself. And some of you may have watched that video, and I wanted it to open up like a regular book. I didn't want it to be bound, and I didn't want to cut it and all that kind of stuff. I just wanted full page like this. I wanted a full page. But it would have worked better if I would have used a hole punch on all the papers. But I didn't do that because I didn't have a 3-hole punch to do that with. And then I could have just strung it together. So I have different holes everywhere. And then trying to bind it, it was frustrating. So I stopped and put that to the side. So now I was at that thrift store on Friday, and I found this journal. And it's like, oh, this just like junk journaling. This is like a stencil that's inked, and that's another piece. And then this is a focal point. And then these are pieces of maybe scrap paper. This looks like calligraphy scrap paper. That's another probably stamp or stencil. And this the same. And then this is some what you call this paper, just scrapbooking paper. Then music sheets, right? And this is what we use, and this is some kind of book page. And then that's the front. And I got this book. This also has a tag on it with a long string and some more book page, and it was torn and all of these things. And it's just wonderful. And I got this for $3.99 on Friday while I was at the thrift store. And it's new. Nobody used it. And so I said, I'm going to get this book because I have been in need of starting a, what is it called? It's called a gratitude journal. And that's what I named that journal that I was working on. And I just didn't finish it. And I still wanted my own personal one that I made. And I didn't make one yet. So when I saw this, I said, you know what? Think about whether you want to buy it. It's a thick book. It's got a lot of pages. And it looks like junk journal. So you should just get it. So I walked around with it until I put it in my cart. and clearly I bought it. And so that's what I have. I think it's lovely. It's just like junk journaling, and it's brand new. Somebody wrote whatever they wrote, and then they decided to just mark that out and send it on. It doesn't have any impressions of her writing. If she wrote a few pages or so, maybe she did. I don't know. But all these clean, beautiful pages, and I'm just going to be using that. So that's that. I just wanted to show y'all that. Isn't it lovely? It's very nice. So that's where I am with this book. And this is kind of like texture. It's not a sticker, but it looks like it can be a sticker. And when you feel it, it's just, got some texture to it. So it's pretty cool right there and everything. So I thought I would show you that. But now we'll look at some of these magazines, because I've not looked through any of them. I've not. So let's see. And I won't go so fast. I know somebody probably says, well, where's the music? I don't have any music. And it's almost like, you want to cut this out? And I was like, I don't know. Should I cut it out at this point? I don't know if somebody was just into birds or, I don't know. Raising birds. You see that? This is very nice. You can put this in journal, in the journal, in the journal. And these are good pictures. A lot of cool things. Look at all of them. That's what I'm talking about. This is beautiful. Even these, some of them are large pages, but it's okay. You still can use them. And I won't go through every book with every page. But see, like if I wanted this, I could simply take the staples out and just lift this whole page up and then just take this whole piece out. Then you have that book. It's just nice. I didn't look through any of this, but I just have, this vision kind of thing because I'm just so into this. That's why I was like at the library today, and I couldn't focus on a vision board. Uh-oh, look at the cat. He's got the bird. I couldn't focus on a vision board like how people typically would do a vision board with great, things for what they want to drive and where they want to live and what kind of house and, going all kinds of places and travel idea, all of that. I couldn't think about that. All I could think about is rip these magazine pages up and figure it out. And I had the 3 magazines, and one of them was the New Yorker. And I looked, and it was a lot of New Yorker magazines. Look at that pigeon. That pigeon is very pretty. It said, "The Unappreciated Pigeon." Oh, I was just reading. It says, while waiting for the bus to take me home from the small town of San Isidro de El General in southern Costa Rica, I often pass the time watching feral pigeons. And then it says, undeterred by the noisy traffic and bustling people, the birds drink from the rain puddles in the pavement, then fly up to surrounding buildings where they roost and nest. Seeing them, I'm reminded of the pigeon's lengthy association with people. Over the long millennia of human history, pigeons have been familiar to more people than any other family of birds. And that's the truth, because they walk amongst you easily and they don't, really shy away. And people tend to give them crackers and bread and popcorn and all those things, although popcorn is not good for birds. But people, feed pigeons because pigeons walk amongst people. All the other birds kind of fly away. Look, now that's going too far. But I guess that's not, half bad. I see pigeons like this in my area all the time. All of these. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to, come up here. See, like this could be a stamp. And that can be, a little tuck spot picture. Somebody might know what I'm talking about, but they might not. Even this is useful. Even that is useful. So let's just flip through. That's a pretty bird. Is that the ugly duckling? I don't know. I'm sorry, I hit the camera, the phone. Okay, look at this. Is his head tucked away? I have my glasses on and I can't tell. Look at the cattle. So that's all. I just wanted to just kind of look in the book and see. This bird has a fish. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like he has a fish. It's a puffin, but I mean, something wrong with his face, and that's he has a fish. Okay, all this paper is nice paper too, like book page. Look at that, a nest inside of a cactus. This a mourning dove? It looks like a mourning dove. Yep, that's what it is, mourning doves. I have mourning doves in my area too. And they be outside and they sound like owls. Yep. They sound like owls. I just say, oh, look at the brown pigeon. I never knew it was a mourning dove, but that's what it is. Look at that. That's a nice picture. I could tear that off and put that in my new book. I mean, my new, look at that. And my new board that I'm making. So that's it. I'm not going to bore you with this because I don't have any music to put on here. And, I'm just looking through and I just wanted to make a video. That's all. I just wanted to make a video. And maybe somebody wants to see. Somebody might like these birds. Look at that. What kind of bird is that? I don't know. Very nice. Some of them are way too big to use, but some of them are nice. Okay, let's look over here. Look at them. Look at them. This is a nice page to tear up. Look at this baby. It's so small. So small. How about that thumb and my thumb and finger? Maybe I'll end my video right there. Pretty cool. All right, guys. I'll talk to y'all maybe tomorrow on Sunday. Have a great evening. Peace.